Okay, so welcome. Day 2 of matrices. Homework, let's check. Any questions on 12.1? Maybe. We can and will. Hang on 1 second. Yeah, make sure we're talking 12.1. 12.1. I don't want to do 12.2 till we do 12.1. And sharing. Final. Okay, 12.1. Raise a hand if question. That hand up? 29. Okay, 29 is a easy one because there's nothing required of you other than to know the names of the locations. Okay, meaning what? Let me see. Okay. No adding, no subtracting. All you got to be able to do is tell me, let's see, let's do this. Name that spot.
Oh, top right.
Top right, also known as G. So G has to be a what? Because that's the top right. And then little by little, it starts to fill in.
So you multiply 5 and G.
But
This is called an equal sign.
Oh, so you subtract.
You do nothing. They are equal.
So you do 5.
G has to equal 5. Nothing needs to be done.
Oh,
Okay?
what's your question?
So, yeah, kinda, evidently. So I'm gonna make all my G's into 5s. Okay? Now we could go around the, oh, let's go, let's. So where were we? We found G was 5. What else could we now do? How about what does F minus 5 have to add up to? 2. Okay, you can do this on your own. F is what? 7. Okay. So now all the F's are 7. And again, that's how you do it. All right, that one a little light because you didn't have to do any adding or subtract. Okay, where were those? Yeah. 19, 21, those are more quiz-like. Hey now, A, B, C, D, which 2 could you add together? A could only be added or subtracted with what? B, and C with D. They gotta be the same. What's the magic word called? Starts with an O. Close order. Okay, so they got, like, this is what, 3 by 2. You can only add or subtract other 3 by 2s. Yep. All right. Anything else from the 12.1? 27. Sure. 27. Did we do 27? One, you mean? 17, sure. Okay, 17, this is exactly like one we just did, except this is more quiz worthy. You'll have to actually do some calculating here. All right, so let's see. 17, pick a letter you want to find. Let's go. So X is top left. So how do I do that? Top left minus, oh, we don't subtract. What do we do? Add the opposites. Okay, so what am I adding? 2 plus -4 is gonna give me X. What is it? Negative 2. 2 plus -4 is -2. And just to show you that it worked, what are these two supposed to add up to? Bottom left, and they do. How about that? You didn't have to solve it. I'm just showing it. That, so expect one of these very easy on the quiz. Okay. So,
Wait, so on the quiz, are we only gonna have to find out?
how hard we need to find y? What does y have to equal? Top right. Top right plus top right gives you what? 3. Yeah. Find as many as there are. Okay. All right, good enough. 12-1. 12-2 then. Multiplication. Question here. 35. This problem. Okay. Did you know? Maybe you didn't. Okay, you can, what are matrices for? Data, the way to display data. So here's your first matrix. And that's for individual events. I'll write it here. This tells you how many first place events they had, second and third. And then the other school, and this will make them had that many. Okay, and how much was each one worth? You read up top.
5, 3, and 1.
5, 3, and 1 for the individuals. Okay, so me, I did this. Now, you probably would have done this without a matrix and gotten the right answer, but am I allowed to multiply these two? This is a what by what over here? 2 by 3, and I'm trying to multiply it by a what? 3 by 1. Am I allowed to do that? Yes. What's the answer box gonna look like? 2 by 1. Okay, and here we go. Forget matrices, just let's talk track, I guess. I think so. You have something? Yeah. Okay. So 8 first place medals, and you got 5 points for each one. How much you got? That's 40. Okay, but we could do this the matrix way: multiply,
15 and 2.
multiply, and then do what with them?
Add
X. All right, so Old West River, bless their hearts, got 57 points on their individual events. Okay, how about River's Edge? Do the same thing. 6 times 5, 30. 9 times 3, 27. 12 times 1, 12. All right, so they are sitting in the lead after the individual points. How about the relays? That's a what by what? 2 by 2. And I'll write that here. Now you'll think they're crazy. They ain't giving any points if you've lost. It's a win or a loss here. 5 points for winning, no points for coming in second. We've come in second in some baseball games. We never got. Okay, so 5-0. And that's a 2 by 1. Are we allowed to multiply it? Yes. What's the answer box gonna look like again? Okay, we only got 2 teams. Here we go. Let's see. Multiplying, and what does this team got? 40 plus nothing is 40. And the other team, 6 times 5 is 30 plus nothing. Okay, so who actually won if you put these both together? Looks like the top team had how many total points? 97. Oh, they lost. This team had 99. Okay. So that's just showing you how you could use matrices. Good enough, good enough. Anything else? Multiplication. 39. 39. Okay. All right, 39 says D times parentheses E times F. Yeah, you know you're supposed to start where, Gemdas? Yeah, let's go inside and do E times F. Okay. E times F. And all right, tell me what you got for E times F. This is a 3 by 3. This is a 3 by 2. What's the answer box gonna look like? 3 by 2. I'll do one of these 6 locations. All right, you pick though. One you want to find. Top, left. Top times left. Multiply those and add them together. What do we got first? -6, +25, and 0. -6, +20, so that's 19, right? Okay, anybody do this problem? What did you get when you finished E times F? 19, what was next to it? Loud and proud, what was it? You're gonna make me do this, really? That's 4 minus 5. Okay, can you help me here? What are the next 4 numbers? Loud, please. Nobody did this? Nobody? Sounds good to me. Keep going.
69 plus
Positive.
positive. So negative 8.
Okay, so that's what you got for E times F. Since you were the only one that spoke up. That's what I got. All right, now take a good hard look at this. Where is D compared to E and F? In front. If you put it behind, you can't do it. Okay. So you're gonna have to put D in front. And we multiply these 3 by 3, 3 by 2, yes. But can you see if I put D behind it, I'd have 3, 2, 3, 3, and the inside numbers wouldn't work. So you gotta put it wherever they sit, okay? So anyway, I'll let you get a what here, 3 by 2. Bless you. All right, last call. Good. Thanks for speaking up when I was asking for it. Okay, check with the calculator. All right, are we good? Okay, big day today. Did I say that already? Okay, we're going to do inverses and determinants starting now. And I guess we'll start with determinants. All right. So once upon a time, I told you a matrix always had what? The hooks. Okay, when it doesn't have the hooks, it's now a what? Determinant. Exactly. Okay. So let me show you what this is. Be on your quiz for sure. Okay, we're gonna do 2x2s and 3x3s. 2x2, very easy. Okay, so if I give you matrix A, B, C, D like this, and then all I do is put the bars on the side, no hooks. I'm asking for the determinant, and here's what you do. Multiply those. Multiply these. And subtract them. Confusing because what did you do for multiplication? You multiplied and added. So I'm gonna make sure that that minus gets emphasized so you don't make the mistake. Okay? All right. Nice and easy. What if? Write this one down, example. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do this one together. What is the determinant? Multiply, get what? 4. Multiply, get what? 6. And do what with them? Subtract. So we think the determinant is -2. That's it. Okay. 2x2s, very easy. Now, let's go calculator, because you're gonna get to use that not on the quiz, but final exam, or the SAT, the SOLs. Well, SOL, I think they'll have you use this, but, all right. So how do I type in 1, 2, 3, 4? You remember how to do this. Go to the matrix. Got it there. Okay. And right now, looks like I only have something in A. I don't need that, so I think I'll go edit it. And what did we have? A 2x2. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So that's how you enter the matrix. Right. Have trouble there. You might want to just clear the whole mem if somebody's got a bunch of junk in there. Okay. All right, now here it is. Clear, what do you call it? Quit. Back to the work screen. And now here's how you take determinant using calculator. Go to the matrix again. You go to the middle column and who's right at the top? Determinant. Hit that. Right now it's taking the determinant of nothing. So I go back to the matrix and I grab, don't go edit, just grab it right here. And it better say -2, right? So that's how you do determinant in the couplet. Question? 2x2. So easy, you don't want to do that. Okay. So how about you try? By hand.
Sorry, I'm here.
Matrix middle column. It's good. All right, for you, you try. Oops, I thought I had one here. We'll have to make up our own. Give me some numbers. 7.
3.
What'd you say, -3?
Right.
2 it is. Okay. Giddy up, find me 2x2 determinant. Without. It takes longer to put it in than it does. So I put that in A places here. You have a matrix in A. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I've got them for numbers, but I'll put 1, yeah, I'll put 1, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You're only supposed to have four numbers there.
Yeah, exactly.
2 by 2, my man, 2 by 2. All right, what do we get here? 14. What do we get there? -15. And what am I supposed to do with these? Subtract them. So add, minus the negative. And yeah, your answer should be
29.
20. Yeah, nobody should miss 2 by 2s. All right. Now, that's easy, but it's a building block, so we can do 3 by 3s. Here's the reason I came to school today, to show you how to do a 3 by 3. All right. Now, there's 2 different ways to do it. I guess I'm showing you mine. Because the other way, crazy. All right. So first of all, you'll have a 3 by 3. A through I, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Okay. But here is what you need to write down. This is the 3 by 3 for you. Yes, I'll give it to you. This will be the toughest problem on the quiz. After we do 1 or 2 of them, I think you'll own it though. Okay, so where did this come from? It's 3 by 3. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the top row, put these out front. Okay, and it'll be same, opposite, see the negative? Same. Okay, now, how do you fill in the other letters? I got a trick. Here it is. Here's my trick. Made this up myself. Yeah, for A, I circle A and then I cross out up, down, and sideways. What 4 letters didn't get crossed out? E, F, H, I. Don't memorize letters, just learn this pattern. Okay, how about for B? Cross out up, down, and sideways from B, and what 4 letters didn't get crossed? D, F, G, I. And finally for C, unless it's hard. Oops. That was a fail. Okay, for C, cross out up, down, and sideways, what letters did not get crossed out? D, E, G, H. So that's the concept of my formula. Let me show you a problem and then I'll give you try. And you'll own it. Okay. So we're gonna need some numbers again. Give me some numbers. T. 9 or ooh, big number. Yikes. I think I heard 1. Okay. 5, -4, 0. I heard that. 1, 3, -2. Good. Okay. So we're gonna find the 3 by 3 determinant of this guy. Nice. Here's how we're gonna do it. What goes in place of ABC? Which row? The top row goes here. 2, opposite of 9, 1. Same, opposite, same. Now do this gang. Okay, for two. Okay, cross out up, down, and sideways. What four numbers am I gonna put here?
4, so 3,
4, 0,
4.
3, -2.
It's a -4.
Oh, thank you. Go to the middle. Who goes here?
0,
5, 0, 1. -2. And the last one. Enough. 5, -4. 1, 3. Okay, you can do that. The rest is actually pretty easy. Are you okay here? Now let's go. You're good at this already. Let's do this. 2 by 2. What's that? That's +8 minus. Oh my God, that's 8. Okay. Now I got what? -9. I got to do it again. Let's go. Who's that? -10 minus. Aren't you glad I picked that 0? And then over here, +1. What's our 2 by 2 over here? 15 minus -4 makes 19. Okay. Eventually, you're gonna get, just like that first one we did on the calculator, a number. So what number did you end up with here? Let's see, 16 plus 90. That's 19. 108. 45. That's what I get. So for me, I need you to be able to do this. Okay. Seen it once, let me give you a try. Yeah. Yep. Pick some nice numbers for you. Now, actually, I got a cool one I can use here.
It's 35 is what's not.
Is 120.
Oh.
Okay. Here you go. Enjoy this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We did that. Find me the 3 by 3 determinant of that guy. You'll get a interesting answer. Step 1, right to the top row, same opposite, same. Then do, figure out who goes in the little 2 by 2 box. Anybody get it yet? Interesting. That's what we got. Yeah, we do. Good work. Won't get tougher than this. All right. So let us begin. What goes in here? A, B, C. Make those same, opposite, same. Okay. So that's step one. Let's go. Okay.
5, 6, 8, 9.
Keeps blowing apart. All right, for those cross out, up, down, and sideways,
5, 6, 8.
5, 6, 8, 9, those go here. Okay, for the middle,
4, 7. 4, 9, 4, 6.
so 4, 6, 7, 9, let's go here. And finally, it is there. You got it? Yeah, for this one, 4, 5, 7, 8. 5, 7, 8. Okay. Now let me get rid of this. Create a little room here. So I just brought the 1, minus 2, and 3 up. Here we go. It is 45 minus 48 makes -3. How about in the middle? 4 times 9 or 36 minus 42 makes -6. Then over here, 32 minus 35 makes -3. And yes, indeed, heard the answer many times. Turned out to be what? 0.
How did you get, like one bottom, like that, how do you find out exactly? Use item two.
Where we at? Say it again.
Oh, okay, so for, you said.
Oh, that's how you got it.
How did you get those?
The green ones?
Oh, so you did 5 times 10.
I did a 2 by 2 determinant, which is these guys 45 minus these guys 48.
But for the other one,
No.
Oh, because you multiply the end.
Okay.
Sorry.
Here's why you don't distribute, is these didn't have hooks on. That was last class where you just did the distribution. But without the hooks, it says do the determinant first. And then multiply by two.
What are those?
Hooks. What are hooks? That's my dumbed down explanation for, let me show you. Okay, and it's hard to see too, but these have hooks on. That's how you display a matrix. The bars,
Oh, but if it's a bar, then it's not matrix.
no,
Oh.
they're asking you to do determine. Good. All right, so I think you actually have it. All right, now where could you use this? I know you're dying to hear this. Did you know that you could use that to do area?
No.
You could actually do area using this formula. What's the area formula you know already? Area of a triangle equals 1/2 base times height. That's this too. It's gonna be 1/2 make it positive. And if you do a 3 by 3, doing what? You're supposed to put the 3 points here, here, and here. And then put ones down the side. Okay, so what if I give you this problem, copy this one down? Uh-oh. The formula's over there also.
Plus or minus, maybe this-
Plus or minus mean an area can't be negative, so whatever you get, make it positive and take it out.
For this one, you do.
There's
Oh,
no
wait, I
hooks,
saw, yes.
there's no hooks,
I can't.
really,
I really.
yikes.
I think it's. Not.
What did you just say?
That matrix disease.
That's new.
Not yet, no. We're gonna do this, we're not even gonna do this, sure, if you want. I just wanted to show you how to use it. We've already learned how to do the formula, or how to. All right, so here we go. Give me any point you like up here for the first one. 1, that's a great choice. Put them in any order you like. Give me another point for this. 4, 6, which leaves 8, 2 here. So without going through all the trouble to do this again, you could, okay? This is a what? 3 by 3 determinant, you just did one. And then make sure when you get your answer, you take what part of it, half of it, and make sure that it is positive, okay? So we won't do it, but you could have. Okay. Good enough? Good enough. All right, so last stop today, we did determinants. Now we're going to do inverses, inverse matrices. Boom. With and without calculator, of course. Yeah, here is your formula, which you will be given. Yes, for inverse. Inverse is that little -1. So inverse matrix A equals 1 over what? What's this, if you can see it?
Determinant.
Oh, good. Determinant of A. Okay. And I guess I gotta have a starter here. Here's what A looked like to start with. So the inverse of A, you do 1 over determinant. And then what are you gonna do with these 2 guys?
Wait, no.
No, but where do they go? They flip, that's a good word. They flip places, so the A and the D will switch places. And what happens to old B and C? They get negated. No good? Okay. So make them opposite of B opposites. Okay. So there's the formula. Let's do this one together. Yes. So I give you 3, 1, -2. And on the quiz, I'm gonna ask you for this guy. The inverse. All right, so we get started. You do a quick 2 by 2 determinant, since those are easy and you're good at them. 6 minus 4, what does that give you? 10. So that's going here. 1 over 10. We're on our way. the 1 over determinant, and now do the old switcheroo. Who goes in the top left now? 2 goes up there, and the 3 switches places with it. And then what did we say we were gonna do with B and C? Negate them, so 1 is now -1, and -4 is now positive. Yeah. The heavy lifting's done, and now, do you see hooks? Now you distribute.
Well, where'd you get the 10 from?
Oh,
I mean,
Little thing called a 2x2 determinant, and there it was, 6 minus a -4.
but they have hooks.
This doesn't have hooks. Let's finish. Okay, distribute that, and what do you get first here? 1/5, right? Because that's 2/10, so 1/5. How about 4/10? What do you turn that into? So 1/5, 2/5, -1/10, and 3/10. So that's the answer. All right, let me write these so where we can see all of them. There's A inverse. But we have 1/5, 2/5. -1/10, 3/10. Okay. All right, so now let me show you what's gonna. Let's plug this in the calculator and check our answers. Okay, so to the matrix I go. Edit and type in 3142. 3, 1, oh, -4, right? Yep. Okay. So, watch me. So I typed in A, 3, 1, -4, 2. Now, if I quit and I type in, oh, I gotta go back to the matrix. There's A, with it. All right, how do I type in A inverse? Where's the little inverse button, the little -1? Right there. And it better say 1/5 -1, all that stuff over there. Oh, mine gave me decimals. How do you change them to fractions? You know this. Math, frac, and look who showed up. 1/5 -1/10, 2/5 3/10. Okay. You should be able to do it by hand for the quiz, but this is how you can make sure you're doing it right. Okay. Button questions, you got this. All right, last thing here. It's I think it's with the matrix, but right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's talk inverses. What's the meaning? Okay, what's the inverse operation of addition? What like undoes addition? Subtraction. So if I add 5, I subtract 5, we've undone it. How about multiplication? How do you undo that? Division, yeah. So let me show you this, and we'll be done here. Okay. Okay, write this down. Anytime you do A times its inverse, you've undone it. And you're gonna get something called the identity matrix. The identity matrix is this guy. The cascading ones. Everyone else is 0. No offense.
This will be on that.
Yeah, so we can show off. I think I'd rather do it with calculator. But we could show off and multiply these. Top times left gives, does it give me one? Let's see. Let's do one just to show off. Top left. What do you get from the first ones? 3 times 1/5 is 3/5. Plus 2/5 makes 5/5, which is 1. Okay, so if we do this by hand, we're gonna get the identity matrix. But since we got the calculator handy,
Okay.
8 times the inverse gives you the identity matrix, 1 0 0 1. Okay. And what do you think you're gonna get if you multiply A times the identity matrix? Okay, what if I multiply U by 1? You're still U, right? So if I do A.
For the quizzing test, we love putting this in form.
Decimals are for non-winners. You won't have a calculator.
Well, you put 4. Makes it 7.
Instead of. Let's try it again. Come on, son. A times. That one. It won't do it. Okay. Well, you'd get A again. Okay. All right. And is that it for us today? Let's take a final look. Oh. Even though you chose honors, I'm saving you from this one. Holy mackerel. The 3x3 inverse is like the college level. We'll save that for another year. But we could do it. All right. Yeah, I think we are. Okay. So.
You guys want?
Oh, it is matrices, but. Okay. So what will be on sequence? 10 questions. Start with this. Name the order of M. Nobody better miss that, right? 2 by 4. That's gonna be one question. And then the locator. Tell me who's there. In matrix M, second row, 4th column. So close. 8. Nobody, well, somebody will miss this. No, but nobody should miss second row. 4th column. Good.
It's the exact same thing as second, but.
Say it again. Okay, so there's 2 questions. Yikes. What else be on there? How about addition and subtraction for sure? Let's take a look at one of those real quick. Matrix ops, there you go. So if I give you this problem, what does the answer need to look like? 2 by 3. Let's do one together, no more, no less. This guy. Name that spot. Bottom right. So all I gotta do is add. Oh, wait a minute. I see subtraction here. We don't subtract. Inverse. We add the opposites. You want 0 negative? Yeah, let's go bottom right. -1 plus 6 plus -1 again makes forward, say right. Yeah, so. But adding and subtracting, make sure it's in the same spot. Okay. What did we also say would be on there? True, but I mean, where did these things go? These ones. Let's put a plus here. Okay, so what's X gotta be? That was quick. 0, somebody said. Because where's X? Bottom left plus bottom left has to equal bottom line. So turns out X is 0. Easy problem, but that'll be on there. Okay.
What is the whole called?
So I wanted.
That's adding and subtracting. You're still, you know,
Oh, the X.
yeah.
Oh, I get it, it's like, just, wait, no.
Because we're adding, the same locations have to add up. This plus this has to equal that. Okay? Yep. Now, you said multiplying. Multiplying's next. 2 types. Okay, scalar. Say the word, how do you do it? Yeah. Just distribute. That'll be an easy one. Yep. And real deal multiplication, these are already in your notes, so you don't have to copy them again. All right, this is a 3 by 4. This is a 4 by 2. Can you multiply?
So wait, if it's not the same, do you want it just to put like, not possible?
Hang on, brother, man. If those are the same, you're gonna do it. If they're not, put not possible. That could show up. Okay, but what if they are the same? What's the answer box look like? 3 by 2. And let's do one together. How about bottom right? Is it, you know it already? Oh, because we did it in notes already. Bottom right, oh, you are loving those zeros. Okay, multiply and add this time. What do you get first? 1 times 0. Yikes. 4 times 1. -1 times 0. And 3 times negative. So what's that equal? Wonderful. Okay. So multiplication. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. No division. Yeah. And there'll be one of these. Without the plus, let's see. Okay. So this was originally this problem. What do you gotta pick if it's multiplied, top or bottom? Bottom, because that's where the X. Doesn't matter what you pick now. I'm asking you to find X. Okay, so no matter what you pick, it has to have the X in. Okay, so
Pick left.
there's no such thing as left. Okay. Okay, because there's no such thing as a left number over there. Okay, but let's pick bottom left, and which does that have to equal over there? Bottom left. Okay, so what do we got here? Multiply 2x plus 3 has to equal 3. I think we got 0. All right.
Oh.
Yeah, the answer's not always 0, just every example. See, okay. And this will make sense now. What if I didn't pick bottom? It'll work, but where's X? I need X. Okay. Really? My life. And we're almost done too. That's the worst part. Okay. And now how about the last couple questions are from today? So what did we do today? Determinant 2 by 2 and 3 by 3. And inverses. So
When that last one was X equals 0.
yes. Okay. So real quick, easy 2 by 2. Not so quick. Wherever it went, oh, the 3 by 3. Okay, that'll separate the A's from the A minuses. But I think you got it. And inverses. Okay, I'll have you find an inverse. I think that's it. Okay, so good job today. Sorry we lost time to the fire drill. But see you next time.